Good night, you beautiful people. What's going on? Good night, Fifi Johnny. How you doing? Good night, Psalms 146. How you doing? Good night, Good Eats Homestead. How you doing? Thank you guys for being here. What's going on? All right, guys. All right. Well, first I want to say thank each and every one of you. Hi, Sissy, Texas Garden. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, first I want to say thanks to each and every one of you for participating in this garden challenge. Hi, V Cooper 52. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes, I just want to thank each and every one of you for participating in this Herb Garden Challenge. You know, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, I really appreciate you guys. Even to taking this journey with me, I truly appreciate you guys because it means a lot to me. And I know it will benefit each and every one of you in the long run in this whole journey. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I just want to thank you guys. Hi, the Isaac family. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, I just want to thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for everything, all the support that you guys have given me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys. Hey, Black Guns and Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys. I'm so honored because I was looking at videos all day. I'm basically was waiting on videos to upload, and you guys doing an amazing job, man. You guys doing an amazing job. So hey, Urban Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh, you finish up a video? All right, all right, okay. All right, uploaded an hour. All right, wonderful. Hey, OG Living Life, how you doing? Thank you guys for being here. Yes, guys, I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I see that you guys uploading video, and I'm so grateful to see you guys uploading them videos. I'm honored to, I appreciate it because I know you guys gonna enjoy it because man, you're gonna be getting fresh up for yourself. You could walk outside and pick some fresh up. I mean, it's a honestly, it's a real good experience. It's a real good experience to able to go outside and get some fresh up, to cook with some fresh up, to make tea with. It's an honor, you know. Oh, sorry for that, guys. Sorry for that. Yes, okay. I'm uploading tonight as well. You forget? Oh, please don't forget because today is the deadline to upload your video. So, guys, if you haven't uploaded your video yet, please go and upload your video before 12 o'clock because tonight is the deadline when you got to upload your video. Okay? So, good eats, make sure you go and get your video up. All right? Yes, guys. So, I'm really grateful, man, because I'm seeing that a lot of people really getting into the gardening. We have a lot of new gardeners this year. We have a whole different people we was in different community that enter into garden now, because like I'm telling you guys, this garden challenge has touched a lot of people. You know, not even on just YouTube and other platform. It had touched a lot of people. And for us to push this kind of challenge, I think it's important. Guys, all I'm asking you guys to do, all I'm asking you guys to do is help push the challenge. The challenge is your video involved, and then we're trying to make it even bigger for next year, which is gonna be 10 different plant next year. So we're trying to make it even bigger for next year. So all I'm saying, guys, you could mention the challenge. You know, you could share the information with people, with someone. Hey, good evening, Pescatarian Garden. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, just because I think it's important for us to learn about herbs. Is very important. I grew up in an era where people was using only herbs. That's how I grew up, where people was actually using herbs for anything wrong with them. They have a cold, they know exactly what to use. They have the belly hurt, they know exactly what to use. Their system need cleaning out, they know exactly what to use. They have a headache, they know exactly what to use. All I'm saying, guys, things like these could bring back times like the times that pass. The reason why, because we all gonna be learning about different herbs, and if we learn about these herbs, we could pass them down to our children. These knowledge should not be wiped away. It should not. It should never be wiped away. There's a lot of herbs out there that's actually help prevent a lot of things. So by we building something like this, a herb garden challenge every year, we gonna be educating ourselves about herbs. And then at the same time, we're passing it on to the other generation. If we don't do it, if we don't pass on this to the other generation, think about it. We almost lost everything when come on herbs, natural remedy. We basically almost lose it. This could make we bring it back, where we all learning about different variety of herbs, and we all could start thinking about we think about learning about herb, growing herbs, and study. We all could come together and do our own little research on different herbs. Like the herbs you grow, you can actually think about the do research on the herbs you grow. And we all could share information. You know valuable that is. And this challenge will be record for generation to come, where our children grow up and able to see these videos where people actually grow herbs. And we all talking about the remedy and what they could do. Think about it, guys. All right, let me see. Somebody asked me a question. Let me see. Okay. At Planta, is that your garden now in the picture? No, this was my last year fall garden. Not fall, spring. This was my early spring garden last year. If you can see, That's right. You see, let me see. You see right there? By the plant right there, that's a monkey pepper tree right there. Right by the tip of my elbow, that's my monkey tree pepper right there. See how it was small? So yes, that was only up in the year last year. Yeah. See how everything looking green and fresh and beautiful? This is how my garden look every year, guys. This is how my garden look every year. Everything green, no dry leaf, no everything just beautiful. Because I grow my food natural. I do not use no farm of chemical, no farm of pesticide, none of these things. I grow a natural garden. And my plants don't have dry leaf. Oh, and the next thing, I do not wet them. I do not wet them. Yes. How you doing, Food Forest? What's up? Thank you for being here, man. What's going on? Let me see. Called houses the cheapest to build and they are stronger than to save your seed. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. Thank you, Barmet with Autobot. Now you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? All right. Thank you guys for being here. If I miss anyone, I'm sorry, but you all are welcome. All right. So yes, guys, let's talk about the Herb Garden Challenge for a minute. And thank you guys for uploading your video. And I'm still waiting on a few more videos. And it's still half time, but guys, please do not wait until it hit 12 o'clock to go and upload the video. Please upload it before 12 o'clock. All right? And then after tonight, you will upload another one on the 5th of March. So guys, we going in, the journey start kicking up because why the journey start kicking up? I start see seedlings. Seedlings start coming. You know. So guys, even though if you have leggy seedlings, don't worry about it. Pescatarian. Oh, you know, upload yours. All right, all right, all right. So when I finish, I have more to go and watch. I'm honored to watch you guys' video. Keep them coming. All right. So yes, if you have seedlings and they're giving you problem, don't worry about it too much. If you have leggy seedlings, you could bring back leggy seedlings to strong seedlings. Okay? So don't worry about that. And I want to say to guys, some seed take a very long time to germinate. Some of them really do. But at the same time, sometimes we could believe that they take long for germinate and they ain't good. So you got to be aware of that too. Because you might say, oh, they're taking long to germinate and maybe they just ain't good. You see? Maybe they just ain't good. So if to me, if you sow seed and they're not germinating, they're not doing, maybe you should sow some more because time is wrapping up and spring is almost here. So don't wait on those seedlings you see not germinated. Try, maybe you need to get another pack and try set some more seed because spring is here. You don't want to be waiting and then they never germinate. So now what's gonna happen? You're gonna get left behind, or you might catch yourself got to go to the store and buy a plant for $5 and change, which I think is kind of expensive, but this is how it is. This is how it is. And when you look at it, when you look, you know why I say let's do this herb garden challenge. Ali, we start from seed. Yes, I was giving people the opportunity to start from starts as well. But I'm gonna tell you this. I really wanted everybody to start from seed. The reason why I wanted everybody to start from seed is because it's very challenging. And yes, we might say that the seedling is very expensive in the store, but it's gonna make we see the process that they got to go through to really get them seedlings ready to sell you. You know, it take time, it take effort, and it take money as well to get them seedlings to that stage to able to sell you. You see? So yes, I feel it too expensive, but at the same time, they had was to get the seed, they had was to sow the seed, they had was to water them, they had was to put them over light over them. That's electricity burning. So you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, in order for you to save, buy a pack of seed, sow your own seed. If you have a window with some sunlight, you could sow your seed and rest them right by the window, and let the sun hit them. A lot of people use grow light. I mean, if you got to use grow light, you got to do what you got to do. Because guess what? Hear this, right? A lot of time, we just contradict ourselves. Hear how we just contradict ourselves. Because you're going to tell someone, oh, why you using grow light? But you forgot when you go buy the starts by the store, what you think they use? They grow them under a light. Yeah, they grow them under a light the same way. So I'm not gonna knock a person for using grow lights, because if you go to the store, they and buy is the same grow light, same process under a grow light. But if you have a sunny window, it could work perfect as well. All right. It is challenge. Mine keep getting leggy. All right. I did a video that can help you with your leggy seedlings. Yes, I did a video that can definitely help you, because I make some videos because I know how challenging it can be. So I did a video how you can take care of your leggy seedlings, because I already know it is challenging, because we're not dealing with sunlight. We're dealing indoors, and a lot of us dealing with colder weather. So you have no sunlight. So sometimes you could end up with leggy seedlings. So I have a video that show you exactly what to do about your leggy seedling and how you could bring them back to life. All right? We need to learn how to start our own. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that, OG Living Life. I agree with that. You need to know the whole process. You need to know the whole process. From seeds, go all the way. Starts is easier, but what if you can't get starts? What if you can't get starch, but you got some seed? We have to try to do things all the way and stop cut shortcut. You know what I'm saying? Stop cutting shortcut. Stop cutting shortcut. Do it all the way. So when you sow your seed, this journey will make you see how it is. It can be very difficult setting your own seed. It can. It can be very difficult. But the more you do it, the better you get. The more you do it, the better you get. The more you do it, the better you get. The easier it get, because I'm not lying. I really don't get problem with seedling. If my seedling leggy, I don't worry about it. That's the honest truth. Because I know how to bring them back. Wait, anyone coming? I think I see. Hey, Cassandra South Fulton, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I think I see Cassandra South Fulton coming, right? All right. Yes, yes, yes. Save us whatever you. I agree. I agree. Thank you for that, Food Forest Permaculture. Thank you for that. Very important. All right, all right. I saw it, but it was after I chewed them. Oh, you saw it, boy. Oh man, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. That's why I was trying to make these videos, because I definitely know how challenging setting seed can be. I definitely know. If you're in the sun, it's a whole different rocket stove outdoor cooking. Oh yes, definitely. I have my rocket stove. I don't play around. I have my rocket stove where I cook outdoors. And I love cooking outdoors. I just love it. Yeah. I'm determined. I refuse to. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You refuse to give up. That's the energy I'm looking for. We're not trying to give up, even though you're not getting the result you're looking for. You should not give up. Never give up. But I want to say something, guys. I want to say something. I want to say a little about gardening, just a little, because gardening could be very simple, simple and easy. When I say simple and easy, what I mean is you got to be willing to learn. That's how garden come in simple and easy. You never finish learning in the garden. You never finish. I've been doing gardening all my life, and you know what? I'm still learning up to today. You see, everything I come and tell you here about the garden is what I already did for myself. I have the experience, I experience it myself, so I can share it. And this is the thing. When we share information, we got to know what we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? We have to know what we're talking about, because you're gonna catch yourself mix up. You understand? Contradicting yourself and other people. You see, you never stop learn, and all these years, and I'm still learning. And to today, I'm still learning. So when you out here, listen to me. I care for the people and I love the people, This is why I put my effort and time into sharing so much information about gardening. So much. I didn't have to share anything. I could have just grow my food and just show them and just show what I'm doing. But I go into details. I share information because I realize something about the food that you can grow and the food that you can buy. I realize something. And when I look back, I remember days, years gone by when I was little growing up, the food these people used to eat and how they grow the food, and they used to live 90 years and still able to run. These days, you 35, 40, and you barely could bend your back. You see what I'm saying? It have a lot to do with what we put inside of us. Okay? So what I do, I start sharing this information, breaking it down, showing everybody how you can grow your food without adding these things to your food. Because your food is supposed to be your medicine. There's food you can eat that can cure your high blood pressure, your diabetes, all these things. There's food, we just don't know them. Okay, there's a lot of herbs out there that can help us, we just don't know them. I'm trying to bring that back, that we all could learn about new herbs. Okay, do our own research, learn about the herbs you grow. You should know about them. You should spend some time and do some research with the herbs you know. The reason why I don't give too much information about herbs is because I'm not a doctor and I don't want to tell anybody to do this and use that. You see? But I know a lot of herbs. And with this challenge has brought me where I'm learning about herbs I didn't know about. So I'm already gaining from this challenge, learning new herbs. Now, when come on gardening, when come on gardening, I take gardening very serious. Okay? I take gardening very serious. I don't like see dry leaf in my garden. I do, all my plants supposed to look healthy. I take pride into that. So I grow my food a certain way that I do not use no form of chemical, no pesticide. I do not spray my food. I don't do, I try to stay away from these things. And I have my reason. But I'm not telling anyone how to grow their food. If you want to spray, if you that's your decision. I'm not here to do that. But I'm here to say I'm not doing these things to my plant because I want to eat healthy. You see? So when you talking about gardening, when you talking about gardening, are you sharing information about gardening? You got to actually do these things and see it work and share the information. You can't just be saying stuff because sometimes I hear people say a lot of things, and from my experience, it don't make no sense to me. But to a person who mightn't have the experience, they might take that information. You see? But when you're talking about gardening with me, you have to come correct with me. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm very experienced in this guy dealing with plants. So we got to watch how we share. If you decide you don't want to grow your food natural and you want to use chemical around your food, I don't think you should just do that. You see what I'm saying? I think we should encourage. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm just saying, this is my opinion, okay? I think we should encourage people to grow their food that they could get nutrition, whatever they need from their food. What if you could grow your food natural? If you could grow your food natural, why adding other stuff? I don't get that. So if I believe if a person wanna use chemical, they should just use the chemical. They shouldn't be pushing it to other people, especially new gardeners who know trying. They don't know, so they're gonna okay. But me, you can't tell me that. You cannot tell me okay. You could use this wrong. You no, you can't tell me that because I know better. So we got to watch what we say to the new gardeners. We want to develop new gardeners that grow that learn the way of growing food natural. If we could grow them natural, why are we adding these things? That's just my opinion, guys. How you guys doing tonight? Love this channel. All right. Thank you, Food Fires. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, yeah, man. That's all you need. A few bricks, and you get your stove right there. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Food fires. I grew up cook. Yes, that is so true. That is so true, Fifi. Hello, Minnie Williams. How you doing? From Mississippi. How you doing? What's going on? Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and everyone. All right. Absolutely pan alone. And yes, yes, yes. This is just what I'm saying. Learn, experience, then you teach. Learn, experience, then you teach. Because we cannot mislead people when come and gardening. We cannot, we should not. There's young gardeners out here who trying to learn how to grow food, and we by now we should understand and know that we got to grow food a certain way. Or it's better we just get up and just take our basket and our money and head to the store because it's the same food we actually growing. You see, we actually growing the same type of food. So if we in our garden and we decide let's grow some food, why we can't just grow some food? And this is what my channel is about. The whole process. It shows everything how I grow my food. I don't use no farm of chemical, but I will grow the huge peppers, huge eggplant, huge everything you could think about. And just how you see it in the back, and these are young plants, not even start producing yet. These are young plants in the back of me here, right? In the back of me here. Young plant, that was my last say garden. Always fresh and green. And I don't use, so why I don't know. I just can't get it. I'm sorry. I just can't get it. But I still believe we need to educate. We need to educate, not lead away, not lead astray. If we know something is right and correct, that's what we should be promoting. We should be promoting these kind of stuff, growing food natural. That should be something that being promoted. But what I see promote is chemical. That's what I see promoting. Apostle growing their food natural and showing the step. I'm telling you, come on, guys. Your own subconscious. I tell you, you have to grow your food a certain way. All right, let me see up in the chat. And we appreciate. All right, thank you, God Eats Home says. I appreciate you guys too. Thank you. Some of my ceilings are falling over even with water. What should I do? You know, I have a video that break it down. I could tell you, but if you watch that video, it's gonna really help you. You know, add some soil around, add more soil around it, and like just add the soil to kind of balance them up, to help keep them up. And they're gonna automatically start adding new roots and start getting stronger. Add some soil around them. Okay? That's supposed to help you. That planter, I learned a lot from you, even though I've been gardening for a very long time. Thank you for teaching us the best way to garden, natural and organic. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Thank you. Every ordering journey is happening now. The best to your environs journey is to ream, carve, tunnel, my shop, and filters the water from deep spring. I hear that. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Go sleep to all right, all right. Food forest, good night. Take care, take care. Love is to use. Yes, you got to save them seed, man. You got to save them seed. See, I have a Bakla mix seed here. I don't play with my seeds. I share that about Planter Garden TV on African Dream. Oh really? Oh wow! Thank you, Good. Thank you, Good Eat Homestead. I appreciate that. Oh, I always love something. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. At least people is hearing me because all I'm doing is try to get people to grow food natural. That's all I'm doing. Thank you, good eater. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Cheryl, fuck, now you doing? Thank you for being there. What's going on? All right. Songs go. All right. Thank you. Is the best way. Yes. You know what I'm saying? The honest truth is, guys, I start gardening about 4 or 5 years old. You know, my parents was farmers. Mother and father was farmers. Uncle was farmers. Grandfather was farmer. So I grew up in that kind of environment. So I was able to learn from these people, and I was really observing what they're doing from a very young age. And because you see, I used to pay so much attention, they always pull me with them because I so want to learn. And I learned so much from them, and I watched the way they grow food. I never see they use anything. They wasn't using no form of chemical. You understand? How we how we do gardening? We mimic nature. When I say mimic nature, what we do, we watch how nature operate, and we walk our garden the same way. nature operate. If the thing about it, if you allow nature in your garden, your job become easier. I'm telling you. If you allow nature to walk in your garden, your job become a lot easier. You see what our problem is? We fight against, we ignore nature and try to bring in all kind of stuff in our garden because we listening to what people saying. You see, we listening to what people saying, and I'm telling you right now, a lot of people really don't know what they're talking about. And this is the honest truth. You, I'm gonna be honest. You gotta be careful who you listen to because there's a ton load of information out here. You go to 10 different people, 100 different people. They're gonna give you 100 different ways. At the end of the day, you got to be conscious enough to know how I want to grow my food. Do I want to grow my food with lots of different stuff? Or I want to grow my food with nature, operate and grow their food. Like, for instance, the trees behind me, no one go in there and wet them. Look how big and tall they are. I never see anyone walk go in these and wet these plants. But the big, tall, and healthy. You see, these plants feed themselves. When they drop their leaf, when they drop their limbs, when one tree die and fall to the ground, it feeds the forest. It feeds the plants them. You see, when the leaf fall to the ground, it rotten, it become compost, it become food, it feeds the plant them. I never see nobody going in there with nothing they buy from the store to throw around them. But yet they big, healthy, and green. You see what I'm coming from? Big, healthy, and green. I observe that. Don't get me wrong. I learn a whole lot from my parents, uncle, whoever. But I also did my own experiment and advance in the learning I get from them. What they teach me, I take it to another level from what they teach me. But it all come from them. But I did my own research. Like for instance, when I say take it to another level, what I mean like studying the plant. Actually, start studying plants. Start studying plants and see what a plant like and what a plant don't like. And that's another level I went over. They show me how to compost, how to grow them, but studying a plant to know exactly what that plant love, I take it to that level, that next step. So now all my plants I grow, unless I add a new plant to my garden. All the plants I grow, I know them. I know what they like. I know which one love water. I know which one don't like water. I know which one love sunlight. I know which one don't like too much sunlight. I know which one like their root to be drained. Basically, meaning the root get wet and the water run off. The water must not settle. There's other plants who love the water settle in their roots. So these are things I have did my own experiment. I didn't Google no information. I take the time, do my own experiment with my plants, and I learn about them. So now I can share. And at the same time, my garden is always able to back what I'm saying. Everything I come here and talk about gardening, my garden always able to back what I'm saying. So all I'm saying, man, we got to watch how what we say to these new gardeners. We trying to develop great gardeners. We trying for pass down this knowledge to our next generation. This, you see what I'm saying? We taken away from this, and we taken away from growing food natural, because so much different products selling today that people forget that you could make your own compost, that nature could break down your compost for you without you adding meat and egg and all kind of stuff to it. Nature could break it down for you. But we get away from that. That's what I'm that's what I'm building. I have almost 900 video on YouTube, and it never is the same thing I've been pushing. Same thing I've been pushing. Okay? So we just want to make sure we pass on the right information to the new gardeners. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nobody not doing it. I'm just saying we should try to pass on some solid information to the new gardeners. That's how I feel. All right, let me go to the chat. What happened when you don't have access? Okay, you know what? That's a great, that's a great one, Fifi Johnny. That's a great one. You know, that's a great one. If you don't have them, what you gonna do? That's the thing. If you don't have them, what you gonna do? You're gonna stop grow food? You see what I'm saying? So we got to figure out how to get around these things and grow our food. What if you don't have them? Then some people are gonna say, "Oh, time change." Time change, yes, but we still have soil. Soil still there, and nature still there. Even though time change, what happened there? Guys, give me 1 second. I don't know, like the internet acting up. Give me 1 second, please. All right, sorry guys. I think the internet was acting up. Let me go to the chat. The video is called Shockingly. Yes, yes, yes. That's the name of the video that I have that can help you with your seedlings. Me telling you and you actually watching the video, it will help you, because I'm showing you exactly what you need to do to save your seedlings. All right, all right, all right. Hey, good evening, John Shoot 67. How you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, that's the link to the video. That's the link to the video. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. I appreciate that. All right, thank you. AC Roberts, what's up? Thank you for being here, man. What's going on? Hey, Cassandra South Fulton, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Hey, thank you, Fifi Johnny. I truly appreciate it, Fifi Johnny. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for always sharing your knowledge on the best way to grow our food, natural and organic. I appreciate all the info. All right, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Duval City girl. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, let me see. All is well. See Roberts. Okay. Yes. You know what I'm saying, guys? So when you look around, right? When you look around and you see the forest, you see the forest, the big trees, the everything you see. We never see nobody walking, going through there with nothing to go through and nothing room, but everything grow natural. Same thing, guys. Don't get me wrong. I understand there's people who do not have access to the things that what I'm talking about. I understand because we have container gardeners. We have container gardeners. We have balcony. We have people who growing food on balcony. I understand that. So not everybody. So I'm not really thinking the people who have the balcony and the small space. I'm not really thinking people like because I understand. But the people who have actually have access to the leaf, to the rotten tree trunk, to these things, I'm just saying, if it's me and you, I want to try something different. Yeah, I want to try something different. I would not stick around and keep using these things over and over and over. When you build your soil, it's Psalms 146 and home garden. How you doing? You live all right. Take care and thank you for uploading your video. I appreciate you. You have a blessed and wonderful night. All right. Hey, Duval City Girl Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I just feel like if we share information about gardening, we should know what we do, what we say, because what I've learned that people reach out to me. People reach out to me because of the way I grow food, right? People reach out to me and basically they say, listen, me, man, I love the way you grow food, and that's how I want to grow my food. So I'll say, well, I have a lot of video, you could check them out because, and also I also share some information as well. At the same time, guys, I'm not here telling you how to grow your food and what to put around your food. You feel you want to put stuff, you could do that. But when come on the new people who trying to learn something, and right now people actually trying to learn how to grow food organic. Organic food is very expensive. And I'm not even sure if they grow organic, but they have the name on top of them. And because of that, the price went gone up. So this food is actually expensive, more than the regular food. So if that's the case, this is what we should be doing. Or encouraging people. If you decide, all right, I'm going to be using this, then why are you recommending chemical to someone else. I don't get that. If you feel okay, fine. That's you. But someone, maybe guys, I don't know. That's how I'm seeing it, because I'm truly trying to encourage people to grow their food, that's so, natural. And I just feel we should be helping people to grow organic food. If we want to use whatever, fine. But when we share information, we should really try to figure out if the person, what kind of food the person trying to grow. Are you trying to grow organic, or are you trying to grow anything? These products that a lot of people recommending, they don't even know anything about these products. And I'm not knocking no one. That's not what I'm here doing. I'm just trying to promote having a healthy garden without using a lot of different things inside of it. Okay, let me see. I have an entire backyard full of leaves, limb, pine needle. Definitely, definitely. I wish more people would promote gardening the way you do, planter. Yes, having to depend on supply for certain product to grow food can be scary. Definitely, definitely, because if you got to depend on a truck to bring in stuff for you to grow food, because you don't know any other way how to grow food without these things, it could be scary for real. Because the other day, people was actually talking about fertilizer shortage that was happening. So if this is how we want to be depending, be depending, it can be scary. But if we try to do it other way, which we know can work, which we know will work, it can help us. It can help us. Yes, very. Thank you, Cheryl Fatna. Thank you. A lot of people will starve if, yes, it feel like such a, that. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Learn to make soil. If you in a if you living in a balcony or whatever, you can, it might be a little difficult for you. But if you have a little yard, those leaves could do magic for you. These leaves, I'm gonna one day I'm gonna do a video showing you guys underneath my compost pile. What's underneath there? Just by adding leaves and rotten tree trunk. That's all I put there. And then if I pull up plants from in my garden, I'll show it there. And that will actually break down for itself without me doing anything to it. You see? It actually breaking down for itself and become compost, become soil. You'll be surprised. Then you could use that and mix that with your soil. You know what? You know the kind of soil you create in there. I believe a lot of things we add to our soil really help destroy it. You see, the problem is, the problem is we want to, a lot of us don't have patience, and gardening come with patience. A lot of us want to see we plant our plants today, and then next week they jump up and the fruits them big and with nothing inside them. I'm just saying, let the plant go for itself. Just allow the plant to go for itself. Don't add nothing for make them to go far. That's not what you want. I understand. The people them who selling for millions of people, I understand. They gotta do what they gotta do because they have supply. They gotta supply millions of people. So yes, they will do what they gotta do. But when come on you who growing it for yourself and your family, you should be looking at, you should be seeing it different than them because they have millions of people that they got to grow this food for to, keep these supermarket full, flowing with food. But when come on you personally, you should do it in a way that could benefit you the best way you can. I'm not saying that everybody got to grow 100% organic. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying grow them as natural as you can. The lesser these things you use, it might be better for you. We are butterfly, we are bees, we are earthworms. We have all these things that's so needed. That's so needed in our garden. And what we do, these things we use, destroy them. Yes, guys, sorry for that. So, trying it natural would not take anything from you, all right? Planter, can you compost the moss that hang from a tree? Definitely. You know what? Definitely. I take them down and I throw them in my car. Yes, you can. You actually can. What the thing about it, when they some of them, if you notice, mass grow. Mass is a living thing. It actually grow. You see what I'm saying? Mass actually grow. But if you have them cover up away from the sun ain't hitting them, and they're not getting what they need, they will actually die and and become compost. But if they're getting what they need, they will actually grow. But yes, I do that. Thank you. I never knew goal I had in my backyard. I just thought leave for a really. I'm glad. I'm so happy you come to my channel because yes, if you have leaf and rotten tree trunk and these things in your backyard, you basically have gold in your backyard. All these leaves could become compost mixed with your soil and become a rich, rich soil. All right. Hey, Ellen L. Honeycomb, how you doing? What's going on? Thank you for being here. What's going on? New. Oh, you are right. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you here. All right, guys. Ellen L. Honeycomb said, first time here. All right. Thank you for coming over here. We appreciate you. You could always come. And we definitely gonna check you out because as most likely you have a channel. All right. So thank you. for coming over. Appreciate you. All right. Yes, guys. So in your once you have, let me tell you guys something too. All right. Let me tell you guys something. I grew up railing chicken, right? I grew up railing chicken. But I ain't take care of chicken for a long time. And the truth is, I know a lot about chicken because I ain't forget anything. I still remember. But Fifi Johnny, let me put on the screen. Fifi Johnny grow chicken, turkey, and she also do gardening, right? But let me tell you what I'm really seeing. Chicken produce a really good compost as well. Chicken do, yeah, and especially you feeding them with organic food, natural food. That's a beautiful compost. So for the people who have chicken and mightn't know how important the compost could be if they're using natural compost, you could check Fifi out. I'm sure she will able to help you with some information about growing chicken, growing turkey, even growing food, and also how, if you guys, if you're interested in growing turkey, meatballs, laying hen, you should check out. She have a lot of knowledge from babies. She grows chicken from babies right up. So if you're interested in chicken, you should really check out. Yeah. And guys, Audrey Living Life is a new gardener, and I want you guys to encourage her because we want to encourage the new gardeners into growing food and try to guide them to grow food natural. Because that's where the nutrition is, the vitamins, growing them natural. So let's encourage them if they're able to grow their food natural. Guys, I know it's difficult for some people, so don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you could only do what you can do. Sometimes I understand it could be challenging. So for you guys who don't have the access to these things, I understand. And don't feel bad about it. Do whatever you can, use whatever you can to grow your food, okay? But if you have a backyard and able to grow some food, you should try as well. Even guys, you should check out Good Eat Homestead as well. You could learn a lot from Good Eat Homestead. You could learn a lot from, I mean, everybody up in here. We are, you have Cheryl Faulkner, you have, everybody up in here have something to share. So we just support however we can, but I truly appreciate each and every one of you, everybody who come in this live tonight, Joan Shoot, Audrey, everybody. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for coming in here tonight. And all I want to do, you're in, okay, you're in full, okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. The show, do I have some as well? Great. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you. You're welcome, Fifi Johnny. No problem. No problem. I'm telling you, man. Yes, I support. Yeah. Support. You see, the thing with me, how I operate. If someone asks me about chicken, I'm not gonna sit down there and act like, oh, well, you do this and you do this. Unless I cannot show you, this is how I do it. I'm gonna send you to someone who know how to do it. I'm not gonna sit, oh yes, and you do the chicken, and yeah, and you feed and giving out a bunch of wrong information. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna send you where you can get that information. That's how I operate. Your info appreciated, Alwa. All right, thank you, thank you. I could never have meat chicken. I first time I saw the process. Oh really? Oh, okay. I hear that. Yes, definitely is diverse community. Everyone has yes, that's it. Yes, that's the thing. Everyone have their own niche that they talk about. So I'm not gonna be trying. No, I send you to someone who doing what you want to know about. Guys, I appreciate you guys for real. Thank you guys. And I'm happy that you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I had experience keeping plants alive, but not actually growing from seed. There is a big difference. I agree with you, OG, living life 100%. I agree with you 100%. This is why with the Herb Garden Challenge, I could not put the people who doing seed and from start in the same category. I couldn't do that because going and buy some plants and plant them is a whole different ball game than starting from seeds, especially if you don't have the experience. If you have the experience, it's a whole different situation. But you learning, it could be very challenging. I do this so much that I don't once they germinate, that's it for me. Once the seed germinate, that's it for me. I know how to keep them alive. It's important to know how to keep them alive because they could germinate and still die. Your seed could germinate and the plants die because you have no idea how to take care of them. So, yes, I agree with you. It's a big difference starting from seed. Big, big difference. But you see, when you master it, once you master it, is no turning back. And at the same time, you saving a bunch of money at the same time. Right now, plants is $5 for one. No, almost with stocks is $6. So by setting seed, you saving a lot of money. You just got to do it at a certain time that when your planting day is ready, they reach a certain height and ready for you to take outside. It's a process, but at the same time, able to sow your seed, take care of them from the seed, and bring them into plants that actually producing food for you. That's a good that's listen me. It's a good feelings. It's a beautiful feelings. I am glad that I found your channel. I heard about you this morning through Renee's. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I truly appreciate you heard about me through Renee's garden, about the Herb Garden Challenge. Thank you for hearing about me and actually coming and check me out at the same time. I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. You know, over here we grow food natural. We don't use no farm of no fat, nothing. We just use our leaf, our rotten tree trunk. These things we use. We don't use, and this is where we're trying for promote growing healthy food, growing food without chemical. Try to keep the bees them alive. Try to keep the butterfly, the earthworms, because they're very important. Oh yes, they're very important. They play a big role in gardening. They play a big role. So if we get rid of them, what we think gonna happen? Yeah, we gotta look into these things. You have my all right. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You should have your respect, Fifi Johnny. That's awesome. Be that you are part of the channel. So guess what? You'll be going for yes, 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 yes. The journey will be worth it. Yes, it definitely will be worth it. Yes. I don't know any other way since I am in my second year. I really love watching from start to finish. Okay. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. As if I know I will with all the knowledge and support from all. Yes, you will. No, no, we here to guide. We want everybody to come out successful. We ain't want nobody to fail. At Planta Garden TV, you're welcome. So I love using all natural sources. Okay, okay, okay. I gotta check you out. I gotta check you out. Thank you. You know, I just want to see guys not telling nobody how to grow their food. Everybody grow their food how they can. But I just love to watch food that growing. You know, you create. It's like you become creative. Be creative in your garden. Think about ways. Think about things to do to make certain things happen. Do your own little experiment with your plants. Study the plants. Pay attention to your plants. Because I don't know, but for what my experience, your plant always give signals. From my experience, plants give signal. They give you signal. Sometimes we just don't pay attention or we're not aware of this giving signals. But plants do give signals. I'm going to talk about that in another life. But plants do give signal. Start to finish in grow by seed. I love that. Start to finish in grow by seed. I love that. That's what I do, and it saved me a lot of money. I always up for challenge, so I enjoy growing from seed. Yeah, yes. Hey David, what's up, man? What's going on? Yes. So gardening is something, it depends on the depths you trying to go. It depends on the depth of gardening you try to reach. Some people satisfied with just growing the food and able to go outside and get some food. Some people satisfied with that. Some people go deeper than that because the garden could offer you a way more than just eating some food. Okay? I believe in growing a garden with the lots of nutrition in the food than to just grow a garden with some big fruits with, and no nutrition inside of them. So this is why I take pride in how I'm growing my food. I take pride in doing that. I'm not going to add anything around my plan to take away the nutrition, the vitamins, all these things from my. I'm not going to do that. We all conscious enough to know by now if we grow our food natural, organic. I don't say natural. I don't really like use the word organic because organic is a word I never used to hear about a word years ago. I used to more hear about growing the food natural, man. You know, growing the food natural. That's how I really know it. So I basically try to maintain that growing a food a certain way, and I mean I see it work. It'll actually work. You know, and I'm showing it years upon years upon years. I'm actually showing it. It's work. I believe if you want with nature, you will understand growing it in natural way and why it's yeah. You know what? I agree with that. I truly agree with that. I truly agree with that. I truly agree with that. Yes. If you become one, you will understand. That I truly agree with that. I truly agree with that. Nature's answers, definitely. Nature's listen, it answer. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I'll truly appreciate it. Thank you for that, Fifi Johnny. I love using food sources to grow with my food ex cocoa coir mix with organic crap that was broke down in compost along with chicken compost and wood chip broke down. All right. All right. All right. I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Telling me about that. That you when if you really want me to listen, you gotta be telling you gotta really telling me something that when you're talking about compost. When you're talking about compost, you really gotta be telling me something. When you start to tell me about meat and stuff, I don't pay too much attention to that because I know you really don't need me to break down your compost. You really don't. You see? You really don't need me to break down your compost. I don't know if you guys know, but the kind of we need a certain kind of warm in our soil. And sometimes we introduce warm bacteria in our soil that we should have never put there in the first place. And meat is one thing that can bring that in your soil. You know, meat could actually bring that in your soil. So you got to be careful, guys. You got to be conscious of the stuff that you put it in your soil. You know, I want it. All right, Miss Audrey. Miss Audrey, you see the size of that worm? Did you see the size of that worm? The kind of worm that's in my garden, guys. My soil is so rich. You see what I'm saying? My soil is so rich because, like I said, I add nothing to it to take away anything from it. I only add stuff to build it. And the kind of worm you're seeing in my garden is this kind of length. I mean, I have videos to prove. That's the thing with me, guys. I could back what I say in my garden. I ain't got to Google anything. What I'm saying, I could back it in my garden. The worms them that's in my soil is all like this. Like, oh, just say, like a small snake. And the thick. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you a lick. Let me tell you a lick about worm. Yes, Dave. Yes. Let me tell you a little about worm and the importance of worm and why you should not be destroying your worm in your soil. Right? The worms, by them moving, they're mixing. You understand? They're mixing your soil at the same time. They're creating airflow. Because I don't know if you guys know that plants need air. Their root need air. Worms help create the airflow. You see? Because they actually need the airflow. So when we decide to destroy our worms, you see what we're doing? The worm naturally mixing your soil for you. You see what I'm saying? Don't destroy your worms. Don't destroy your butterfly. Don't destroy your bees. They are important for gardens. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jones Shoot 67. I appreciate you becoming a member of this channel. We welcome you here. Thank you. I truly appreciate you joining this channel and becoming a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Okay. Hey, Urban Gardening, how you doing? You don't have Google. No, I gotta Google no information, man. I do my own experiment. So once you hear me talking about gardening, I already did it. I already do it. Like for instance, I could tell you today that I'm gonna grow a pepper tree 7 feet tall, or maybe 7 feet 5 inches tall. And I guarantee you, I can back my mouth if I say that. You see? Because I already did my work. I already put in the work. So I could say that. And I did it. Last year I grew pepper trees 7 feet tall. And I'm gonna do it this year again too. Definitely. I'm gonna definitely do it this year again too. So I have tons of videos showing the ways how to grow peppers, how to plant them. If you guys really interested in growing huge pepper trees with ton load of pepper on top of them, you guys could check them out. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me go back in the chat. Yeah, but my worms them, worm casting. No, the honest truth, Some people say they buy worm and add in their compost. I personally don't have to do that. I'm not gonna tell anyone, oh, don't buy no worm. I can't do that. But what I'm gonna say, I don't do it. I add my stuff them in a corner, and when I look, all I'm seeing is all type worms, all different type of bugs that just enter without me. Got to take stuff and add to it. So I'm actually allowing nature to do the work. But you see, what happened is gardening is patient. Gardening is patient. And sometimes we try to rush it because we don't have the patience. But if you do it the right way and have patience and discipline, your soil will come really good. But sometimes we don't have the patience and we see people using this and then we want to use it. You got to know what you're using. You got to actually know what you're using before you use it. That's how I see it. You could tell me, oh yes, this work and yeah, and I put it there and yeah, but you ain't telling me what it did to your soil. You see? Or maybe you don't know what it did to your soil. Because let me tell you, adding certain thing to your soil, yes, for the first year, you plant them might shoot up, yeah. Second year, they might shoot up. But then by the third year, you're going to start see a difference. You're going to start see big changes in your garden. So yes, you was okay for 2 years, but now 3 years, 4 years, you start seeing problem. Now you got to fight to go and rebuild your soil, which if you did do it in the first place, you ought to be ahead instead of now going backwards. You're going backwards now to start. When if you did start, but I understand. This is why you got to, whatever you want to do, you look for people who actually doing it and you could learn from them. You see? If I want a real cow, you think I'm going to listen to someone who don't have cow? Or you see you see what I'm saying? I'm going to the guy who have cow and actually railing them. So I'm gonna learn from him. I'm not going to the guy who going and Google and type in and Google information. I'm going actually to the guy who railing his cow. That's the place I need to go get my information because he actually doing it. So be careful of the stuff you put around your food. That's all I can say. With the wood chip garden from nature, but it's the wood near me. So it has broken down over time. Yes, that's it. It will break down over time. Those things are huge, fat and long. Yeah, 50. You see, I don't know if you guys see, man. These worms are, the thing going and it's like it wouldn't end. Long and thick. Because they're there. They're there in the soil, just there. I'm not adding anything to destroy them. You see? I'm not adding anything to take away our bees and our butterfly. We need them. Yard full, okay. Yard full of worm I have. All right, okay. Yes, great soil has big worms. Man, you need to see my them worms in my garden. You don't have to Google anything. No, you ain't gotta Google nothing when come on what I talking about in my garden. I have lots of worm and notice all the worms casting they have behind. All right, okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, let me try catch up with the. I don't even like giving my chicken my worms. So where do their worms, David? Where you do their worms? I ain't gonna lie to you, no chicken do love worms. Yeah, chicken love worms, man. Yes, the worms burrow and create airflow. Yeah, definitely. And the roots of your plant need the airflow. This is why it's also so important to always keep your soil moist around your plant because that airflow is very important. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, George Shoot 67, for becoming a member. We appreciate you over here. Thank you so much. How you know if you have warm after rain too much? After it rain too much, worms come up. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yes, the entire yard is moving. Yes. We have Audrey, I know you see the worm. Man, the worm is like this, long and thick. Yo, yes. Are you okay? All you have to do is create the natural material and the worm would find it. That's it, man. That's it. That's it. Because that's, you see, the thing about it, worms love organic material. Worms love organic material. Yes, worms love that. You know, so they eat, they do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I just break it down for you. When they break it, you allow them to break that down for you. You have a marvelous soil, man. During the winter months, I know we have worms, thousands of crow and other birds migrate. Oh wow, this wow. I mean, you have a lot of worm over there. I'm not ready. People on both sides of me have the worms. Oh wow. They in your yard? Oh man. Okay, more wood chip coming. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, you got. I ain't give. Listen me. I ain't give all you wrong. If you could get your wood chip, go and get your wood chip because I'm telling you, after these wood chip break down, I'm telling you, it's gonna be something. The leaf only break down faster than the wood chip, but when that wood chip break down, it's gonna be something. I'm telling you. I have more stealing the shy from my. Oh wow! I don't. Okay, I hear that. Common in garden chicken gonna get their own by scratching. Okay, okay. Worms is important. Worms is definitely important. Wood chip and leave back bowl. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. Yes, guys. So Fifi and David, they use wood chip. I don't use wood chip because I have so much. Listen, me, I have so much leaf. Just tumbling down every year. Leaf like crazy. You know, so all I got to do is blow them up. Well, mostly I just rake them. That's what I just do. I just take my time, rake them, put them in a big thing, and just pull them down to the garden and just dump them inside the raised bed. They do wonderful. They do wonderful. Chicken I need from protein too. That's why I like. That's true. Yes. Yes, guys. All right, guys. So everybody upload their video as yet. I'm sure more video is up. Guys, don't forget, if you haven't uploaded your video, remember, you got to get it up tonight. All right, today's the 25th. You got to get your video up tonight, guys. Today is the 25th. We want to make sure everybody get their video up. So basically, we will be sticking to the rules, which is an amazing thing. Let's make it a smooth ride. Let's see that we have some beautiful hubs. And this year ain't finished, but I surely can't wait until next year to start it again. Or this next year, it will be bigger. All right. I planned LNTV, the wood chip I have broke down and have more worms than ever. Leave for days. Well, well, you know what? So what L&L Honeycomb Homestead? What you talking about there? You see what you talking about there? That's my thing right there. I'm definitely going. I'm going to check out your channel. I'm definitely going, and maybe we could talk, because if you need any information, we can share information with each other. You see, because what you're talking about there is that's what I've been using for years. Never change. Never change. Never add anything different. So I guess with what you're talking about there, you have gold in your backyard. You have gold right in your backyard. There's some ways that you can, we get to that next time. Okay? But you could do wonders with that. All right? Initially, I got wood chip because I wanted to get rid of land several years ago. Definitely. Right, you get it for keep down your lawn, Fifi Johnny, but remember, all right, you hear me talk about rotten tree chunk, right? You hear me talk about rotten tree chunk. Wood chip is the same thing. It just got a breakdown. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing, it just got to break down. And after that, that's it right there. I did it for a reason as well. Okay. All right. I would love to talk. All right. Okay. So we can have a conversation about this. All right. All right. Because I'm very knowledgeable. I have a lot of information when come on these things. I have, because I do my own research. I do my own research. So all right. No problem. All right. Yes. Yeah. Trust me. Listen to me. That's what I'm saying. Is one thing. I've been using this so much that no one cannot tell me. No one cannot tell me, oh, it's not, and it's ain't good. And no one could tell me that these things is not, don't work. No one cannot convince me that they don't work. Mm-mm. I will not allow them to. That wood chip ain't no joke. It's the best thing to make salt. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. All it got to do, break down, especially breaking down for itself. You see, there's a lot of things I could say, man, because we rush a lot of things. We rush a lot of things. We do rush a lot of things. You know, just like chickens, certain people, and they got to do it because they have millions of people that they grow chicken for. So by 6 weeks, these chicken got to be ready to go. 3, 4 weeks, so they got to feed them a certain way. You see, and it's the same thing with the food, rushing, rushing. But if you allow things for work for itself, it's a whole different. It's a whole big difference. Okay. Mm-hmm. Then I pretty much outside of my backyard. I have okay. If I mean, I'm listen to me. And people throw away these things, man. People throw away these things every day. People throw away these things every day and don't know what they have. And this is what I do. And I show the whole process of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So I don't want to give no misinformation to no one when come on gardening. No misinformation. I will not promote a product and I have no idea about it. If I have to promote a product, I have to know about it. I got to know everything about it. Everything about it. For me to tell you, use this, it's good. Oh, okay, all right, good eats. Get that video up, good eats. That I don't need walking soon I'll walk. Okay, all right. Yeah. About oh, okay. Oh man, plant a TV. I didn't do anything when I came down to my chicken. I let God take care of nature. I didn't rush anything. I did have eggs whole month. No, 4 eggs every day. Okay. Wow, how much chicken you have? L and L honeycomb home sale. How much chicken you have? I'm gonna go do a quick one. No time. Okay. Obviously, what I'm saying is I need a okay. Okay. My backyard is too much shade to grow because of my neighbor. She have oh, really Duval. I'm telling Duval like you gotta talk to your neighbor. Tell them you need to grow some food. Maybe they need to cut a few limbs that you could grow some food. Maybe you need to talk to them. Or you need to grow your food. You need the sunlight. That shade gonna keep you back from growing food. Maybe you need to have a conversation with them Duval City girl. With Duval City girl, did you upload your video? I ain't think I see a video from you yet. I ain't see one from David. I think Godid say, well, Godid says she walking on horse. You see? Plant a garden TV. You have 4 chicken, and they will be a year next month. They start laying their first egg in. Oh, really? Oh, wow. And you get they lay 1 egg each. I mean, that's cool. 4 egg a day is pretty cool. Okay. You know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Because where you got to check now, Duval, as L and L Honeycomb Homestead say, plants that do not need sunlight or not too much sunlight. And you could grow them, you still could grow them there. So that, yeah, that's a good idea. So you should check out plants that grow that don't need too much sunlight, and maybe you could grow some food there. Or their chico now. I hear that, Miss OG. I hear that. I use the sign of my house for God. And I post my video. Oh, you already posted? Okay, all right. Okay, that's good. That's good. I have 16 hens, 1 rooster. Damn, Fifi. You have a lot of, I mean, that's a lot of egg you tumbling out. That's a lot of egg you get in every day. Man, the last 16. My backyard has a pine tree, magalan tree, and an oak tree, but I found more sunny spot for my. Okay, all right, all right. Hello, all right. Hey, Gina versus Gina, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Wait, hold on. You said that's just a start. They end up laying up to 8 eggs for real? Wait, mean they're giving you like 2 eggs per day? I remember we used to go chicken, right? And I remember some of them used to lay twice a day. Some of them used to lay twice a day. And I don't know if some of them used to lay some big egg too with double yolk. Like basically with 2 yolk inside of it. Fifi, you ever see that? Anyone here ever see the big eggs with double yolk inside of them? I used to see that a lot of time when we growing chicken. I get egg. I get 8 egg a day. I need more chicken. Okay. I mean, well, that depends on how big your family is. But 8 egg a day is pretty good. But that depends on what you're doing. That depends on what you're doing. You have what, 10 hens? Johnny, we will have. Okay, all right, you adding up. Okay. Oh, 9 hens and one. Okay, all right, got you, got you. Yes, I got. Oh, you got double yolk. Okay, all right, okay. I remember, man, there used to be some big eggs and it have double yolk inside of them. Okay, all right. Okay. I got double yolk egg all the time. Okay. Because we used to get them very often. And some of them twice a day. Some of them usually. I have a short on double yolk egg. I got to check out that short. When did you post that short? I need to see that short because I ain't see a double yolk egg for years. I need to see that short. I need to see that. Greenhouse is a good idea. Yes. Honestly, if you rate greenhouses, I'm really looking into a greenhouse. I'm really looking into it. Really looking into it. Because it's important. Planter, yes, 2 times a day, sometimes 2 yolk. Oh, okay, all right, all right. Yeah, I remember we used to get them twice a day. Yes, okay. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, I have 4 hen, 1 rooster, 3 are laying 4 eggs every day. Wait, you have 4 hen, 1 rooster, and 3 are laying 4 eggs every day or every other day? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to understand you, Duval. Laying, oh, 3 of them, you're getting 4 eggs from 3 of them. That's what you mean, right? What? 3 are laying 4. Okay, okay. You're getting 4 eggs from the 3 of them. Okay. Okay. When I saw chicken years ago, I had 30 chicken. Damn. Yo. All right. Farmer and Homestead Hart said they fed their beans and they start laying like crazy. What? What they feed them with? John Shoot 67. What they feed their chicken with? Okay, okay, Duval. Okay, I got you. So basically, one of our hens don't lay. Right, right, right. Got you. Man, I remember for real. I'm enjoying the conversation with the chicken because all they bringing back so much memory. You know what I'm saying? So much memories with chicken, man. I was watching a video with for Fifi Johnny with she was clipping the chicken wing because it fly, it fly. I remember when I used to do pigeon, I used to grow pigeon. And I remember like buy pigeon and you got to clip their wings because you want to have them that they get used to your yard. Because if you just let them go, they're gonna just flap off. So we used to just you clip them wing, the end of the feather, that they're gonna just be there and by the time their wing go back, they already get used to your yard. So that bring back memories right there. You can feed chicken food scrap and they will lay. What kind of food scrap you mean, David? Where mean? What kind of food scrap? Crack corn and beans? Or to live in life, that crack corn and beans, that's who. That's what they use to get their chicken start lay eggs like crazy. crab beans and corn. Well, I remember, I know we used to feed our chicken with corn. Corn does clean out animal. Okay. Hens lay one egg a day, and double yolk egg is when the egg gets stuck and day before because the egg is formed in stage and move along until she is lay and okay. Well, thank you for that information, Fifi, because I never understand how I never question it. All I know, damn, for the W, but I never really question it. So thank you for that information. Okay. They were having problem with a particular feed, and they said they give them a mixture of beans, I think navy beans or something. Okay, all right, okay. Thank you for that, Jones. Jude 67. Thank you. The message is that chicken need high protein. That's why I free range and let them eat. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Table crop from leftover. Okay, okay, okay. David, you saying if you give them food from leftover, that also help them to live. Okay, I hear that. Hey, you saw you clip the wings. Yes, yes. I saw a video with Fifi Johnny Toddy. I think it's Toddy, where she clipped the wing because the fowl was flying. Yeah, that's how I used to do my pigeon. Like when I buy them, because if you buy them and you just they going right back where they come from. But once you clip the wing and feed them and you let them go, they ain't going nowhere. You just gotta treat them right within that time. I'm just going by what I saw in their video. You have to make that call for. All right, George Shoot 67. I agree with that too. I agree with that too. You're free to watch the video, but at the end of the day, you got to make your own decision whether you want to do that or not. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Crack corn is fed mostly in winter to help chickens stay warm. The body works hard to digest the corn that is created heat. You see, this is what I'm saying. When you talk about plants, I study plants. When you talk about chicken, I don't study chicken. So if someone asks me about chicken, I'm sending them to people who know about chicken. I'm not going to be trying to give information I don't even know. You see? When there's people who actually know the information, just let the people go to them. Because honestly, real and foul, you have to know about foul. I mean, everybody in this room who doing foul, I know they're gonna say yes to this. If you really, David, I know you're gonna say you gotta know you're real foul. You gotta know about foul. All right, so somebody confirming with Fifi about that. You see, thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. Information always needed. I appreciate you all. Fifi Johnny look happy. Well, I'm sure Fifi Johnny was really chicken from way back. You know what I'm saying? From way back. So she should have a lot of knowledge. From way back, she should have another knowledge with this. with this chicken. I can't say much. I only could say from way what you know. But right now, V Cooper 52. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Good night. Hi, Diversity Love. What's going on? How you doing? It's also best. Okay, let me put this on the screen. Thank you guys for sharing this information. Thank you guys. It's also best to use sprouted grain as a protein supplement instead of just the dry grain. Okay. All right. And do you forage medical plant and hoe? Well, I already do medical plant. I'm gonna deal with the like herbs that can help you with your blood pressure, help you with diabetes. You know, actually that the kind of herb I familiar with, more kitchen herb and stuff. So I base what I do, I grow them. Let me tell you what I do. I grow them, air dry them, and store them so that I can have during the whole winter. You see? That's what I do. Grow them, air dry them. I don't like to, we call them, like how they just heat dry them. I don't like that. I like them when they air dry. And I just store them in something that air can pass through. And then I just use them over the winter. Blessed night. All right. I'm so happy I made the app pretty. All right. All right. Put cut grass clippings in chicken coop. You know what? Yes. I do think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea because we used to pick up, we actually, the honest truth, my father especially actually used to walk and pick out pull up certain plants and throw them in the for them. I mean, there's many things you could use, honestly. Vegetable leaf as well. Okay. I do that, but I have to share with the chicken and my compost pile. Right. Because you gotta give that right, dehydrate. Yes, yes. I do not like dehydrate. I just rather air dry. Something about air drying. Thank you, Fifi Johnny, for that. Father Garland, I just did a few video on my channel. I do the same. Okay. All right. So I'm definitely gonna check you out. All right. I made olas out of clay pot. I stuck a corn in the bottom and silicone shell. Okay. Very creative, diversity, love. Okay. So David, why you stop put grass in your grass clipping in your compost? Why? Why did you stop? And only using leaf now. I do forage will helps. People call them weed. That this, that's it. That's it, people. That's it. All them weeds, because weed, if it's weed, you don't want it. It ain't good. Okay. I was too lazy to glue stuff together. Okay, all right. Oh, you made the, oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, what you said you make. I know what you say. Grass flipping have grass seed in them and kind mess up compost. Not, not really, you know. Not, well, depends on what grass you're talking about. But not really. Not really. We might believe them and mess up our compost, but not really. Not really. I need a, okay, nitrogen. Okay, okay. Well, good. All right, Joe, John Street 67. Good night. Thank you for being here and thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate you. All right. You have a blessed and wonderful night. Okay. I couldn't imagine. Okay. Yes, guys. Well, you guys share some information tonight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, guys. Yes, yes, yes. So what's going on, guys? How you guys doing tonight? What's going on? No, 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 no. I was too busy today. Yeah. No, I ain't cooking from my garden right now, but very soon. Very, very soon I will be cooking from my garden very, very soon. And I'm gonna build a tunnel stove. I'm gonna build a big tunnel stove with oven. So I will be able to bake my bread. If you want to bake bread, what how I make my bread. I make my bread like Edos. You see Edos? Let me tell you something about Edos. You could dry Edos and grind it and make your own flour. And you can make your own bread. I'm not talking about the big thick bread we have in baking powder or whatever you put. I'm not talking about that kind of bread. It's gonna be thin, like a thin bread. You know what I'm saying? Not the big thick one with all them yeast and baking powder and stuff up into. No, it's gonna be thin, like flat and thin. I love those kind of bread. Yeah. I'm excited about the hub because I've never started my seed so early. All right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. This gonna make you able to see situation occur. See situation occur and you realize, boy, I got to start my seeds. This experience, because you never start seeds so early. So you must start more later down in the air. But this experience make you have to actually be taking care of these plants. You see what I'm saying? Taking care. This is not you set them up in a few days and then they start and you take them out. You actually gonna be dealing with these plants for months. You see what I'm saying? And you have to take care of them. You can't make them dead. You can't let them die. So it's a real process. I mean, this is really interesting, man. This is interesting. You actually got to be taking care of these plants until you're able to take them outside. This is really interesting. For real. Yeah. I'm working on editing some video on oleatin in my. Okay, all right. All right. I think it's zone 7, 7B, I think. 7B around there. I think it's 7B. Light and love blessing to all. Good. All right, Minnie Williams. Good night. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you here. All right. You always welcome to come and join us. All right. Thank you. Lord plant to pass a flower. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be creative, guys. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. You gotta be creative. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Planter, you're going to have to show us. I mean, I would love to. Of course, I'm gonna show you guys. I will love, a matter of fact, I will love everyone to have one in their backyard if they have. If you have the space, I mean, you got the space, David. But I'm gonna build one, show you guys the process. It's gonna be an oven. I'm gonna have my part where I'm baking. You could bake potato, you could bake yam, you bake your bread, whatever. Like I said, not those bread that's in the store, different type of bread. You could grill, you could also grill on it. I'm definitely gonna do a video on it. So you guys can definitely see step by step. And yes, you should build one in your backyard. I wish I had some Edo. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. You gotta get some Edo. You gotta get some Edo. What? Edo, guys, you could try. You guys don't. I'm teaching you guys about Edos. You check what I'm saying? One thing I want you guys to remember. Where did you hear about Edos? Planter. Don't forget that, okay? Because Planter teaching you guys how to grow Edos. He telling you how to grow them and things you could do with them. Okay? You could actually use Edo and make your own flour. Okay? And then you could also use that when you make it like the flour, you could use it and make porridge. See, like how you have the dry, you could use it and make your own porridge to your own likeness. Okay? Those are good. Yes, yes, I love those. I don't like my bread to be thick and full of whatever inside it. Just thin and like bam bam, yeah, bam bam. Yeah. Yes, I mean, so, okay. Good night, Bessie Johnny. How you doing? Thank you for being here. I can't see. I can't see you. You not seeing me? You guys not seeing me? What's going on? You guys not seeing me? I can't see. Oh, okay, okay. You can't stay. You post in your video. Okay. All right, got you. I make my own flatbread and my hubby love those biscuit and my loaf bread, herbal butter. Yeah, okay, all right. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Cut your motto. Okay, let me see. I'm in zone 7, Tennessee. Okay, okay, all right. Well, I mean, Tennessee weather ain't that bad. Tennessee weather ain't that bad at all. All right, all right. Listening to my blues to go my Indo. Oh, okay. I hear that. All right. I made that good fufu too. Okay. Wow. It's mud brick stove. Yes, a lot of people and you see, guys, clay. Clay is something. Listen to me. Af- what you could do with clay, right? You could use like your oven. I'm gonna do a video for you guys see, man. How to build the oven because you're building the oven from the red brick them, and then you mix in the clay with water. You mix in the clay with water and mix it to the texture you want, and then you just you know seal it up. Eh, I'm gonna do a video with that. I'm definitely gonna do a video with that for you guys to see. Yes, yes. All right. All right, Good Home said it seems like you get that video up. What's it? Planta. Definitely. Definitely. You hear it from Planta. You know what I'm saying? Edo. When you talk about Edo, yeah. Am I lying? Am I lying, David? Do you have flour grinder to make flour? I want to get one. Yes, I do have a grinder. I do have a grinder. I do have a grinder, yeah. I have one. Because I look into I try to be self-sufficient, so I try to use my garden to be the place I turn to. Like your supermarket. I look at my garden as my supermarket. So I try to get everything in place that I can get my food together within the summer. So during the fall and the winter, I have my food. I ain't got to worry about I don't have this. I try to prepare myself. Planta now, everyone is on to Edo. That's what more you get for introducing it into this community. It's good food. You can do so much with it. You are the Edo guru. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. Thank you. I hope people really doing their research on Edos and really see, find out the benefit that Edos have. I hope you guys doing that. And I did a video, guys, telling you that Edo is not elephant ears. Edo is not elephant ears. It's two different plants. So make sure you know it's Edo and is not elephant ears. Okay? Don't see Edos by the roadside. Elephant ears by the roadside and believe is Edo. All right? Make sure you know is Edo before, because I have no information on elephant ears. I cannot tell you whether they could be eaten or not. I know for sure Edo is good for eating. I know for sure. All right? I will make Bam Bam. Yeah, Bam Bam cool, man. Yeah. Yes, yes. Okay, all right, okay. We see, okay. And you ever heard of the leaf of life? You know what? The leaf of life. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know I'm going to hope that, what do you call it again? But the winter, the cold weather mess it up. But I see the stem start getting back green, so I know there's life in it. So it's coming back. It's a plant, it's a herb named Rue. R-U-E. You guys should check up that herb. You guys should, that's a herb you should have in your yard, and it's cold hardy. It's a cold hardy plant. I was looking for it for years and never able to find it, but I find it last year. Someone had them selling and I bought one from them. RUE, you guys need to check out that plant. Did I need to put our grass? Oh, because I thought you guys should have seen me, meaning maybe the internet is messing up. I thought that's what she was saying. I cook only 2 times indoor last year. Oh wow, and the rest is by. Listen to me, I love cooking outside. A matter of fact, I love walking in the garden, pick the food I want to cook, wash them, and just go and cook them. I just love that. I enjoy that. I really enjoy that. Cooking outside, I love cooking outside. Charlie called the leaf of life. What is it? I'm not sure which plant is that. Maybe I wouldn't say I don't know it, but maybe it could be a different name. But at the same time, I'm not know for sure. Really, man, I have some plants growing right now with that. If it's more, yeah, man, I know the plant, man. I know the plant. That's why I say maybe I wouldn't say I don't know it, but maybe by a different name. I have a few of them growing, man. I set some seed and I have a few of them growing right now. It's a leaf that you put on soil and the plant. Okay. Okay. We call leaf of life, love leaf, growing up. We used to write our name and cross. I hear that. As I hear that, Fifi. I hear that. You can make clay out of dirt by washing the dirt out and let the clay settle. Oh, really? Thank you for that. Thank you for that information. All plants, air plants, another name. Okay. Air plant. Okay, that's another name of it. Okay. that's the thing, man. This is why when someone tell you about a plan, I think you should you should little kind of describe it a little. The reason why I'm saying that, because sometimes you know the plan, but it's just by a different name. You see, David said a tree of life. I know it by I know. You see, I didn't know it by that name, but I know which plant he's talking about. So sometimes we should, if somebody telling us about plant, let it explain it a little for us, and maybe we might know exactly what they're talking about. Yes, I have leaf of life. Mine don't grow on soil. I have to put stem in to propagate. Okay, all right, okay. You good planter. Okay, thank you, thank you. There are mud brick building in Africa. Well, you know what? Let me tell you how they used to build house, and it's crazy. This is why this is why these skills is so important. Why I'm saying these skills is important, because people used to actually build house, right, with wood and leaf, and then they use the clay, and they put the clay outside. You wet the clay and paste it on, so no breeze can blow inside. I mean, and that's a house mud brick building. They do anything building, but people used to do it with house, make it with stick and leaf. I'm telling you, it's amazing. These skills is very important, guys. In case anything happen, you can always run to your skill. Instead of you getting panic, run to your skill. Okay, Urban, hopefully it will germinate. Yeah, most likely it will. Hopefully. David is supposed to be good for asthma. Yeah, that plant good for a lot of things. Good for a lot of things. Yes, it's good for lungs. Okay. Okay. I want a mud brick house too. I need Chinese mini dot oven. I do it. Okay, that's wonderful. The apple took over a leaf of life. I spray it down so hoping it may plant some new. Okay, we've been put to sleep. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. We definitely be put to sleep when covered homes are plant. We definitely be put to sleep. I was researching it the other day because I was looking for plans to help medical care. Okay, okay. That's what I like about you, Audrey Living Life. You do your research. When you hear about plans, you do, and that's what you're supposed to do. You should definitely do your research about these plans for real. And the Garden TV, I have a motto and pestle that is fun to use to make your flour. Really? Oh man, wow. Okay. That sounds interesting. That used to grow wild when I was growing. Right. That's the thing, man. That's the thing. These things, we've been lost so much. I mean, our parents had the knowledge. They know a lot about the herbs. And our grandparents, they know a lot about the herbs. But after that thing melt away. People wasn't studying herbs anymore. I always study herbs. I always study herbs. But people actually forget about herbs until recently. Everyone start really looking into herbs, but people actually wasn't studying herbs. Because anything, you run to the hospital, you get a headache, let's go to the doctor, you get a cold, let's go to the doctor. Instead of we thinking about bush medicine. So we really has lost when come and hope for real. And walking God before the house. Okay. Yes, the moringa. Okay. Hi Renee's Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Hey, hands in the dot, how you doing? What's going on? Thank you for being here. He live in Clay House as well. Yeah, Clay. Honestly, Clay House was the thing, man. Clay House was the thing, and then when they put it up, the clay used to stop all no the air from coming in the house. Yeah, that was it. Listen, me, people was creative in them time. Tastes like grandma's sweet food. Okay, I'm good, my brother. Just getting ready for the spring. Okay, well, I know everybody excited about the spring, man. My goodness, spring. I mean, spring. Listen, me, spring is right here now. Spring is right here. Let me see. It ain't like a month or a few days under a month. Everybody is just can't wait to get in the garden, man. Such an excited time, man. Wow. I'm gonna be in the garden tomorrow. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. The garden season is rolling already, man. I already start planting few things already. I don't plant a lot. I plant lots of edos. Man, I have so much edos plants already. I'm telling you. Because last year, every hole I plant, I replant their head. So that's so much edos already planted last year. And then this year, I also plant edo again. So it's going to be great. Okay. So guys, how you guys doing, man? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So guys, don't forget if you haven't uploaded your video, make sure you get that video up tonight. All right. Make sure you get that video up tonight. I really know seedlings could be troublesome sometimes. I know that for a fact. At planter, there is a guy in Tennessee is having workshop in teaching people how to do clay house, and he has free books here on YouTube. Really? The honest truth is that's good. People should learn to do clay house. People, listen to me. People should still learn to do clay house today. I'm telling you. I learned to do, I used to watch. I wasn't able to build a clay house in them time, but I used to watch what they're doing. You see? I used to watch how they build in clay house. Now I could build a house. So now I could build a house. I still remember how they used to apply the clay, how they used to run the woods, them go around, and then how they add the leaf. They used to make the leaf. They used to leave leaf and build a roof as well. So people should learn these skills. You just never know. They're gonna be mad at me when I get that money. Where David don't claim that money already, Jen. I'm telling you. What the name of the channel? Okay. LNL, maybe you could put the name of the channel. I do think that's some good information that people should actually try. And maybe I should build one myself with all them woods and stick. You know what? Maybe I build one just for the fun of it. I planted more herbs and lettuce today. I still have more herbs to plant. All right. What kind of herbs you plant? You plant right now, hands in the door. What kind of herbs you plant? You plant at this. Well, your weather is good. You surely can plant anything right now. Clay house would be great thing for shelter. Yes, clay house. People used to actually live in them. You see what I'm saying? People actually used to live in these houses. No raining wetting them, no breezing thing, no bothering them. So I think I'm gonna, because I have galvanized right there, so I could put the galvanized on the roof and I could build just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. All right, guys. Okay, thank you guys for liking. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. Big leaf. What you mean, David? Big leaf. What you mean? Yes. Oh, okay. Yes, for the roof, he has a plan. Used to push off leaf like banana leaf, something like banana leaf. I can't remember the name of the plant, but the way they used to lay them on the roof, so they used to lay them a certain way, right? So when the rain hit, one gonna, you understand, the water is not gonna go under. The way they design it, the when the water drop on the roof, it take it off just like a regular house. Just like a regular house. No water leaking. Yeah. Do you know the mud thatch house in Africa where all built European and England has the mud? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which house is that one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Planter, there is a lot of video out here to teach people that they have no building codes here for. Okay, for it. So people are jumping. Oh, okay. No building codes. Wow. Well, I got it. I got it. For these days, man, the building code stuff and the thing you got to do, and you got to go check for the code. You got to make sure the code is up to date. Oh man, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. It's up. All right, Goody said. All right. All right. Better also to start by seed because the seed start off in that soil. I got you. I just love, and you know what, guys? I don't know. I don't go buy soil to set seed. You see what I'm saying? You could use the same soil you're using in your garden and set your seed. You ain't got to buy no special soil to set some seed. You know, I don't do it. Okay. Big leaf for roof. Oh yes, yes. It's some leaf like banana shape, almost like banana. I can't remember the exact name of it. But the shape something like banana leaf. You see like how the banana leaf is long? So the way they pack them on the roof, when the rain, it just running off the roof. So there's no leak. Because you know nobody want the water come in their house, so they make sure they was doing it right. Listen me, these things important. These skills are important. I could build my own house with a machete. I'm telling you right now, and some string. I ain't even gotta get nail. I'm not talking about no big, huge, massive house. I'm just talking about a shed, a shack that you could live into if if things go crazy. These skills very important. I'm telling you. I think it's a palm, but it's look like it is a yes, it is. It is a palm, but it looks something like banana leaf, and the way they lay them, the water just runs off instead of running through. Yeah, it is a palm. I planted red oak, lettuce, lemon bars, large basil leaf, Greek oregon, babe lettuce. But oh wow, you plant a lot of stuff, man. You got it going right now, man. All right. That's what you gotta do, man. Get them thing in the soil. Yeah. I slept in the house and they are very comfortable. Okay. Okay. And the guarantee they have them all the Landa. Okay. They have them all through Landa. Oh wow, really? But it's so funny that you barely see them in the islands now. I remember that was the go one time, but you hardly see them now. You hardly see them house now. And nobody really has heard of them here. Yeah, yeah. I hear that because you don't see them here. You really don't see them here. You know what, man? I'm actually gonna build one for the fun of it. For the fun of it, I'm gonna build one. I love seeing the red mud hut. In my country, there are huge outdoor over. Yes, still exists. Okay, okay, that's cool. That's cool. It is so rewarding to see a seed come up and knowing you had yes, it's one of the greatest thing you could ever. You know, I think about it all the while. This is why when I look at seeds, this is all kind of seed mix up here. But when I look at this, I see food. You know, when I look at seed, I see food. Because I've seen it with my own eyes so much. Setting the seed and watching them grow. And like Renegade had say, knowing you had a hand in it, it's amazing. It's amazing. That's why I know the Hope Garden Challenge will be awesome because people actually growing from seed. They ain't buy no starts, they growing from seed. I wish we could do that here in the States. Right. Yeah, so much codes and all kind of stuff you gotta deal with is hard. And you see, in them times, you gotta just go and occupy a piece of land and build your shack and live there. In them times, you just go and occupy a piece of land and build your shed, your shack, and live right there. People in America call it bushcraft building. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. Yes, you have to chop with that cut. Yeah, and make the fit you you need nail and screw. My hobby is handy like that too. All right, okay, that's great. That's great. I'm sure he do. I'm sure he do. I'm sure he do for real. I'm sure he do. Then TV, strictly dirt and water. Yes, strictly dirt and water. That's what I'm telling you. People are so creative. But that honestly, I seen it because I was very young, but I never forget it. And over the years, I become where I can build house. So that become like nothing to me right now. You see, building these shop become like nothing to me now. Because all I gotta do is frame it up, and then you get some stick. You cut your stick to how wherever you want it, and you just put them on each other, on each side. These them time people used to be tying them with string, not nail. People had no nail. But these houses used to be strong. These skills should never, these skills should never leave us. I can't think of it. When we were on Guana, we live in a clay home too. All right, okay. Okay, I hear that. Never knew I thought a cutlass was a car. Maybe thought a cutlass was a car. Okay, Batagara TV, it was solid. No, yes, solid, no leaks. These people was good, man. These people was good. No, you had galvanized. People was you actually using leaves to build their to do their roof. Leaves and no water wetting them. You see, that's when that's when you get to places where you have no choice. You just got to make what work. That's the only option you have. So you use what you have. This is what I keep saying. Use what you have and make it works. Another great Fifi, I could help myself seeing those ceiling made. Oh, I could imagine. I was excited until I sent mine to see it. Well, you is Miss Audrey, that'll be you giving up, you know. That does not mean you giving up. All right? I love watching the seed grow from start to finish as well. It's amazing seeing how time. Yeah, it really is. It really is to see how a tiny seed could. Yeah, yeah. I agree with that. Hold on, guys. Hold on for me. Yes, guys. See. All right. Oh, this is you dropping some tomorrow. Okay. All right. Let me go to the chat. Hey, life with Alana, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right. All right, Alana, this is a gardening channel. Lots of garden up in here. I know I see you here before. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you here. Yes, guys. So what I want to say now, guy planter, let me see, is very calming. Planter is very calming. Wish I was in a greenery. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Yes, guys. If you haven't uploaded a video yet, get ready, get your video up. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for coming out tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. I had a wonderful night with you guys tonight. Man, guys, I don't know. This was really exciting. Information. We all learned something tonight. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys. And guys, don't forget to support each other. All right? Check out each other video. Promote the challenge. Let people get into this challenge, and because it's important, we all need to grow some homes. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys again. Don't forget to hit the like button if you didn't hit the like button before you go out. And don't forget, I'll be live every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do pop up from time to time. All right? So thank you guys for coming out. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. All right? Okay. Peace and love to everyone. All right? Thank you guys. All right. You know what? Before I go, guys, I'm gonna start to do some more live. I'm gonna start doing some different live where we could get back in the older days. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. If you haven't subscribed, guys, please subscribe so we could have this conversation over and over and over, because it's a good conversation. We will learn a lot, and we will also talk about growing these kind. First, I want to do a video for you guys how to build a stove outside with oven and everything, and we also gonna do videos with building these houses. This is important, guys. Thank you, guys. You welcome, David. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. Thank you, Audrey Living Life. Thank you, Duval Good Eats, Renee Garden, Hands in the Door. Everybody, Urban, who come in tonight. I truly appreciate you guys. Have a blessed and wonderful night. Thank you, guys.